Hello, welcome to Think Rich Pinoy, Uncle Sam. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a corporate executive, or a returning OFW, this is the place to be. The place to 2x and 5x your business and liquid assets like stocks or cash. I'm Larry Gamboa, and I've been helping corporations and executives expand their entrepreneurial freedom for the last 20 years. 10 years in partnership with the late Washington CSIP of SGV, and the next 10 years as an entrepreneur and a Think Rich Pinoy coach working in the Truly Rich Club founded by Bo Sanchez. Now, with Ronald Kagape of Dealmaker Institute and Randy Manaloto of City Dorms, we're launching an exciting new product, TRP Uncle Sam. This is the first in a series of three training videos which aims to help Filipinos to become global stock market investors. For the past 10 years, I launched the Think Rich Pinoy Abundance seminars. We call it TRPAS. In the past 6 months, I did a seed launch where I created a new product, the Think Rich Pinoy Business Model Canvas, or TRP BMC. It was during the TRP BMC seed launch that we stumbled into a problem. Actually, three problems faced by entrepreneurs and employees investing in the Philippine stock market. Allow me to state the three problems. Problem one, you have been cost averaging in the Philippine stock market through stocks or mutual funds, and you're getting ho-hum returns or even negative losses instead of explosive returns like 100%, 500% or more. Problem two, you have not been investing in the Philippine stock market, but you want to diversify your investments in markets that are not affected by local economic or political happenings. That's problem three. You have strong cash flow or cash in the bank, and you want to maximize your investments for exponential rather than linear and this whole hum income growth. So, my friends, which of the three problems do you identify with? Do share in the comment below so I'll be able to get a feel for what's going on in your own life and business. Here's an avatar, a picture, a profile of two persons with this kind of problem. Two persons who have met in the Think Rich Pinoy BMC seed launch. One, a corporate executive. The second, an OFW retiree that's been hit by the black swan of this pandemic. And both are blindsided. Number one, the corporate executive, Antonio Hinirang. Antonio is married with kids. Antonio is a typical millennial who's made it. A lawyer who made partner in his firm. Antonio gets a measly return from the Philippine stock market of less than 3%. Number two, the OFW retiree. Imelda Dagos is a returning OFW, retired from a high-paying job as executive secretary in the Middle East. She's married with two grown-up kids. She dreams of expanding her Davao coffee business, but business has slowed down and her burn rate is 3 months and she needs to pivot really, really fast. Like Antonio, Imelda finds herself to be very liquid. Both Antonio and Imelda have savings. Imelda from her job in the Middle East, Antonio from partnership bonuses received annually before the black swan hit. Both Antonio and Imelda are feeling the pain of getting measly returns of less than 3% from banks. I understand it's even 1%. Sure, sure, there are options. For example, Imelda reinvested her hard earned OFW cash in her coffee business in Davao. Both Imelda and Antonio invested in real estate. Both diversified their portfolio by investing in the local stock market. Like Antonio and Imelda, we found ourselves in the same black swan situation. We're stuck with measly returns for money we'd carefully saved through the years in our businesses. In short, just like Antonio and Imelda, we're now forced to pivot. Our first pivot was to pivot to a new course, the Think Rich Pinoy Business Model Canvas, TRP BMC. Now we're pivoting again. What's that? The TRP Uncle Sam. So let me reveal to you what that is. Get 2x to 5x ROI in global stock markets without daily trading or monitoring. So get ready to have your investing mindset turned upside down in an amazing way. Frankly, I'll be honest, it was in the TRP BMC seed launch that we stumbled upon TRP Uncle Sam. That's where we stumbled, we discovered it. No? TRP Uncle Sam turns out to be a solution to the problem of earning measly returns of 3% or less. We learned all of a sudden to pivot from local to global, from investing in the local stock market to investing in the local plus global stock market. We pivoted from learning the power of SAM, which Bo Sanchez defines as strategic average method, to TRP Uncle Sam, which is strategic asset method. Bo Sanchez's SAM, strategic averaging method, pioneered in helping Filipinos invest in the local stock market. The goal of Uncle Sam, TRP Uncle Sam, is to help Filipinos invest in the global stock market. Through TRP, Uncle Sam will pivot to focus on US equities. Why? US equities now offer the best long-term appreciation. We include financial literacy as part of what Filipinos learn as they pivot to invest in the global stock market. Now, let me add a disclaimer, just so full transparency. Our strategy is not to sell you a course to make quick returns on daily stock market trading of the global or the local stock market. Our strategy is to focus on long-term secular trends that would potentially be 100 baggers. So you now can ask, so why do TRP Uncle Sam? Simple. To 2x to 5x our ROI in the global stock markets. We're able to face the knowing problem of linear and measly returns that the local banks and the Philippine stock market provide right now. The world isn't flat, okay? It's round. So think global. Think global. We'll share case studies, actual case studies of people that invested in 100 baggers, stocks that show long-term secular trends. For example, stocks like Amazon, Google, Netflix, even Zoom, okay? But each case study we'll share with you are of Filipino global investors And it's going to provide clues to the mindset that move these people forward from linear to exponential growth. Clues that clues reveal that Filipinos who pivoted from a problem to solution mindset had four traits. Four traits, my friend. They're constantly hungry, they're hardworking, they're honest, and they're humble. We call it the 4H traits. And because they're hungry, hardworking, honest, and humble, they're thus very teachable. Very, very important trait that we'll be calling on in this particular seminar, this particular course. You'll hear the stories of your rich uncles, Ronald Kagape, Randy Manaloto, and Larry Gamboa. Thus, the goal of this free Think Rich Pinoy Uncle Sam Masterclass is to give you an overview of TRP Uncle Sam system. Then we'll break down the Uncle Sam into 7 steps that's repeatable and scalable. In the third video, we'll dive deep into each of the 7 steps so you enter the global world of stock market investing from a peso mindset and shift overnight to a dollar mindset. Warning, it's darn scary and you'll feel lost and utterly confused at first. That's how I felt. All right. We're in a perfect storm. I'll be very frank with you. But this simply opens us to learning big time. It's true. Fear can paralyze, or fear can actually catalyze us. It's our choice. It's your choice. Fear, believe it or not, is our ally. It paralyzes some entrepreneurs, but it motivates and energizes others. Depends basically on our foundational mindset. In the second video, we're going to cover transformation, how to address mindset blocks, blocks like fear and stress that are stopping us from moving forward. Also, how to use simple tools like who not how or the impact filter to provide options and possibilities, giving us hope in the midst of a recession. Some would say it's a depression. Well, we're also going to show you how having a mastermind group helps to counter isolation that breeds depression. Your company, believe it or not, your company needs company. Friends, we're into collaboration, not competition. Call it co-opetition, collaboration in the midst of competition. And it's very, very enjoyable. Which, well, that's what TRP Uncle Sam does. TRP Uncle Sam enables Filipinos to enter the world of global stock market investing from the comfort of home and country. But right now, I want to know a little bit more about you. What are 2 absolutely critical questions that you have right now? Please scroll down below and tell me in the comments section. What are your straight from the heart questions that are stopping you from entering the world of global stock market investing? Why stay stuck in local stock market investing? And of course, if you like this video and found it useful, I would love if you clicked again the like button below. Everybody wants a like, no? And if you shared it with your friends, 2 friends, 3 friends, friends that you think would resonate with the problem and the solution to those having challenges in local stock market investing. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.